Adult 3, Unit 5, Superlative. Superlatives are the maximum in the category. For example, it's the dirtiest city in the US. Let's take a look at some examples. It's the dirtiest city in the US. It's the most popular vacation destination in the world. We are comparing something to everything else in that category. So in the last video, we compared two things. In this video, we compare everything in that category. We use the plus the superlative adjective, dirtiest, to say which is the biggest, etc., in a group. After superlatives, we use in plus the names of places or singular words for groups of people. So here it's the noisiest city in the world. It's the most beautiful city I've ever been to. It's the best movie I've seen this year. So it's very popular to combine superlatives with present perfect. We often use the superlative adjective with the present perfect plus ever. How do we make a superlative adjective? Well, the rules are similar to making comparative adjectives. An adjective like cold is short with one syllable. The comparative added er. The superlative added est. Hot doubled the consonant and added er. The superlative doubles the consonant but adds est. Pretty is a two-syllable adjective ending in y. We change the y for ier in the comparative. We change the y for iest for the superlative. Beautiful is a longer adjective. The comparative used more. The superlative uses the most. And remember, there were three irregular adjectives, good, bad, and far. In the comparative, they changed to better, worse, and farther or further. In the superlative, they change to the best, the worst, and the farthest or furthest. Good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. Let's do some questions to check that. In part A, we complete the sentences with the superlative. For example, is this the biggest city in the world? Our adjective is in the brackets. Okay, pause and complete 10 questions. Number one, ties are the politest, the politest people I've ever met. Yesterday was the hottest day of the year. This is the worst time to drive to the city. She's the friendliest girl at school. This is the most important part of the exam. The best time to visit New England is the fall. Ulaanbaatar is one of the most polluted cities in the world. The farthest or the furthest I've ever flown is to Bali. That's definitely the funniest, IEST, movie I've ever seen. And Rob's daughters are all pretty, but I think Emily is the prettiest. Again, change the Y to an I. In part B, I need to find space because we need to write sentences with a superlative plus ever plus the present perfect. To check present perfect, take a look at previous videos, Unit 4A. Let's look at the example. It, good movie, I see. It's the best movie I've ever seen. Pause and complete 9 questions. Okay, number 1. It's the hottest country. How am I going to write this? It's the hottest country I have ever been to. I'm going to pause and find a way to make this clear. Okay, here we go. So, number 1, it, I thought that was going to work. Okay, number 1, it is the hottest country I have ever been to. Number 2, she is the most unfriendly person I have ever met. Number 3, it is the easiest exam he has ever taken. Number 4, they are the most expensive pants sorry, I have ever bought. Number 5, it is the longest movie I have ever watched. Number 6, he is the most attractive man I have ever seen. 7, it is the worst meal I have ever eaten. Number 8, he is the most interesting teacher I have ever had. And 9, it is the most exciting job we have ever done. Okay, see you next time.